What's going on, guys? Timo here and welcome back to another iRacing video. Today we are racing the European Sprint Series at the Nordschleife in the GTE class. I'm driving the Ford. First time ever for me racing this car. I literally just bought it and we go green here at the legendary Nordschleife. Immediately pulling into the draft of Jimmy here. We started at pole, I started in P2. And you can see Willis, my friend, again doing a race with him together. Right behind me in P3 also in the orange Ford. So we basically teamed up here as we go into the chicane here, leading onto the start-finish straights. I managed to get really close to Jimmy, who has a bit of a slide coming out of that corner. So let's see if the Ford has some giga top speed. And yeah, we do get closer to Jimmy quite a bit. Good opportunity to send it. I show myself, he kinda moves over, but not enough to really close the gap. So I still go for it and manage to make it work quite nicely. No chance for him to get me back right away. So lovely move to start off the race and immediately taking the lead here on lap 1 of the race. Willis also looking for his opportunity to get by, but not really anything to happen here for now. It's cold tires, gotta be careful. The Ford, especially in the lower speed corners, quite difficult to handle. High speed corners on this setup felt really good, I have to say. And in general, I was quite surprised positively by how nice the Ford actually drives, because everyone is like, oh, what a shit box, this and that. But no, I really like it. I really enjoyed racing with it here, and yeah, just hot lapping around the Nordschleife was good fun. And yeah. Obviously, a bit weird to drive the GP track, as always, when you are on a Nordschleife setup. It really should be like that, otherwise the setup's just not that great. However, I do make a very stupid mistake going into this corner here. Just got too wide, carrying too much speed into the corner. So I get an absolutely shit exit out of here, out of this kind of crucial little straight. And Jimmy was getting really close behind me in his Corvette. But the next corner, not really a corner to overtake. Jimmy still goes for it though. I was very surprised by that. So he goes side by side through what is called the Vidal chicane, I believe. And also on the entrance to the Nordschleife, he gets the inside for turn 1 of Nords. And there's not much I can do around the outside of that corner. So I have to let him go. And he takes back the lead. Pretty nice and awesome little battle here on lap 1 with Jimmy, with the Frenchman, I have to say. I really enjoyed that, so props to him for an epic battle here. Very clean racing, aggressive, hard from both of us, but clean and fair. You'll just love to see it as we head onto the Nordschleife for the first time in this race. Kind of missed the apex there, but nothing too crazy. And gonna be focused to chase down Jimmy as we jump to the end of the first lap. I'm still in his draft, as you can see. He had a very good final section though, so I was already thinking he might be on a bit more wing than me and Willis here. And I really think that was the case as well. You can see getting closer so quickly here on the straight, but too late. He really was far enough ahead to stay ahead. And then I can only back off early here, save a little bit of fuel. However, with a lower wing, I was always really close to him out of here. And if I really wanted to, I probably could make a big send here into turn 1. Actually, that's quite similar to the start. However, in this case, I do pull the clutch. I just stay behind him. Big fuel save moment here. Kind of misjudged the braking, but also not too bad of a thing here. And yeah, just settled in behind him for now, because I knew long race, 1 hour in ESS and in GTEs, it's actually quite crucial to look after your tires. And you know, I just played the long-term game here, as I like to do. I think that really is a strength of mine, to think about the end result of the race. And we jump to Willis' perspective here, actually, as he's following me, still unchanged. We're still in a nice little 3-car train here. And then I totally mess up the small carousel here on the entry. He gets really close to me, and because of that gets hit with massive dirt there, which he unfortunately misjudged, and he smacks into the wall there a little bit with his front left. And believe it or not, this was a freaking meatball. Can you believe that? Ford is a freaking paper car, apparently. Anyways, I had no choice but to keep my head down after this very unfortunate incident there for Willis. I felt kind of bad, to be honest, because I like caused this whole thing. But yeah, it is what it is. Just unfortunate. And then I was getting more and more comfortable, got closer to Jimmy again, and actually went for the overtake here on the back straight with a many little bends, and he actually kind of lifted to let me go there as well, because he realized, oh, someone's getting quicker and quicker there. So yeah, took over the lead again after the nice attack from turn 1, and now I was quite comfortable at that point, and I thought I might be able to pull away here. However, let me guys tell you, it was not the case. Jimmy actually managed to stay within my draft here for the next couple of laps. But, I mean, you really gotta say, draft here on Nords, it's just a huge freaking thing, of course. Not even on the longest back straight, but just in general, you know. It just really just pulls you along. So, lap 5, and on lap 5, we need to pit now. And I realized, damn, I forgot to practice the pit entry. I had no idea where to brake. Absolutely zero. Willis gave me a little heads up, but still that also didn't really help me. I was so scared. And I just had to do some guessing, some magic here, and it actually worked out pretty well. Even though I think I was pretty close to getting a penalty as well. But I didn't, thankfully. And Jimmy didn't smack into my rear because I just braked way too early or anything like that. So, big release of pressure here in that moment as I successfully managed to enter the pits. And we stopped for fuel. And guess what? Yeah, I gain a bit of time to Jimmy here, as I do so often. Really gain a lot of times in the pits, normally. And turns out that Jimmy just took too much fuel, I think. Even I took like 1 or 2 liters too much, so he definitely could have taken less. Unless the Corvette just eats the fuel, I don't really know, but I can't imagine the difference from Ford to Corvette being that massive, because after that stop, even though my entry was completely toasted, I had a nearly 2-second gap to Jimmy. So that brought me in a very, very comfortable position actually. And from there on, I just had to do one thing, and that was to maintain the gap, not make any mistakes, just focus on clean driving and hit my apexes, and that's it, you know, that's the win. And well, I can't tell you, I did so in a very stunning manner. Actually, I became quicker and quicker. I mean, I haven't done too much practice before this race. So, yeah, was still learning the track a little bit and like learning where to brake and how to approach corners. And obviously, like I said in the beginning of the video, I just picked up the Ford, did a few laps of practice only with Willis, and then jumped into this race. And yeah, I was not too comfortable in the beginning. I was like, yeah, I'm definitely going to crash out of this race, but I didn't. Really focused on just surviving in the beginning, and then slowly but surely picked up the speed, got more comfortable with the car and figured it out a bit more. And then at the end, I don't know for sure if that standing overlay is correct with the 11-second gap or whatever it shows there, but I think it wasn't quite as much, but I definitely pulled a big gap to Jimmy. So quite impressive what I did there at the end, I would say, under these circumstances. And that's it, as we are crossing the finish line here. Brilliant win. I'm very happy. First race of the week here at Nords, and directly starting it off with a win. Love to see it. Then there's a little thanks to Ford for their Giga car. I should blow up their engine. You love to see it, don't you, as a manufacturer? Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, then please make sure to hit the like button, sub to the channel if you're new here, and also check out all the links down below. And without further ado say, all the best of luck for your races. Until the next time. Bye bye.